If you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live, bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. You'll figure new what Kith was. It's through the TV show itself. They got the rights for the carapace. $1,098. Now, these are big as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout time for how fast it's box. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest goddamn radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. This is episode 4. Everybody in the building, make some noise for me, please. Now, as y'all can see, I do not have a co-host this week. Everybody messaged me. A lot of people messaged me. They said that I should definitely try and do an episode by myself, right? But we are never by ourselves. So I do have Shoes for Days right here in the building, right next to me. Let's say what's up to Shoes for Days real quick.
What's good, everybody? You know I'm always in the cut. Y'all know that. Always.
So, and Shoes for Days has a crazy booth for everybody, too.
Y'all
we got
definitely come shop with me. Come shop with me.
What you got on that booth right there?
Definitely got some off-white on here, you know, off-white jersey, size small, you know, definitely marked to go. You know, I got you for $220 for that, you know. Definitely got a Kith Adidas combo, you know, collaboration with that right there. And it's movable, it's gold, and it's going to be sweet for the holidays. Got some more Supreme over here. Got 4 Supreme shirts over here, you know, large, medium, you know. Come shop with your boy, Shoes for Days. Holla at me.
But this is what the show's about, people. This is Talk Drip Live. This is about sneakers. This is about streetwear. This is about what everybody puts on their body to look fresh. So Shoes for Days is out here with the booth. Last week we talked a lot of drip, right? We talked about Supreme. We talked about the box logos that came out. We talked about Palace Polo. We talked about all the Yeezys that have come out up until now. We had a lot to talk about last week. You saw District Dabbers was up here with me. He co-hosted.
My man was up here?
District
you thought I didn't see him when I did. Oh, yeah, you know I saw him.
You could always check out Shoes for Days' episode. It's episode number 2. If you want to check out District Dabbers' episode, that's episode number 3. Right, and now this one is episode number 4. We're going to do a solo. We're going to talk a lot of drip, right? We got a lot of sneaker releases this week. We got Supreme Week 17. We got Palace Ultimo. We got Kith Levi's. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So without further ado, let's talk Drip Live. Let's talk some drip. What's first on that list? All right, so this is Supreme Week 17. This is everything that released. This is week right after the box logos. So usually box logos would end the season out, but this week we got this season we got a couple more weeks after that, right? So first thing first is this Gore-Tex, and it was a dope Gore-Tex jacket. Shoes for Days told me on the way here he was really feeling this Gore-Tex jacket.
I need the black one, extra large. Somebody call me.
So like the Gore-Tex was sweet, and the Gore-Tex also sold out pretty fast. Again, it's a Gore-Tex, so that retail was kind of high, but they are reselling for sure, right? So that Gore-Tex was definitely a nice touch for the last couple weeks. Right, this was a big week for the Luden's Cough Drops. So we got a Luden's Cough Drop Supreme collaboration, right? So they released a 20-pack of the Cough Drops for $2 on the website. And we also got a t-shirt, a beanie, and yeah, like that was it. Oh, there's a t-shirt right there. So that's a Luden's Cough Drop t-shirt. There's the beanie, right? So this was a big week for Supreme and Luden's Cough Drops, right? Moving on. This is the Trooper that came out. It's a Gore-Tex Trooper. I call it the Kyle Broflovski because it's what Kyle wears in South Park. So that'll always be the Kyle Broflovski to me. But it's a Gore-Tex Trooper. There's 4 colorways. It's a pretty sweet Trooper if you're into wearing Troopers in the cold weather. It's Christmas time. I get it. Not something I'd wear personally, but they are sweet. I think the retail was just under $100, if I'm correct. All right, this was the Marvin Gaye collaboration. So we got a Marvin Gaye collaboration this year, this season. So we got, I wouldn't consider that a photo tee, but it's a Marvin Gaye graphic tee. For who doesn't know, Marvin Gaye is a singer-songwriter, widely known as the Prince of Motown. But yeah, so we got a t-shirt, we got a hoodie. The photo
comes from his greatest hits album, you know.
Right.
Definitely.
Right. And then this is a hoodie right over here. We got the Marvin Gaye hoodie, we got the t-shirt, we got the hoodie, and we also got a skateboard deck. We talked about skateboard decks a lot. They're decorative skateboard decks. You can skate them. Most people don't skate them. They go ahead and put them up on their walls. It's like a collector's piece. It's a streetwear collector's piece. That's what a skateboard deck is, decorative deck. They sat though, isn't that what you told me?
Sure
they sat for a while?
You can get one right now.
Word?
You can get one right
Word?
now.
All right. Well, I didn't expect it to sell out. sit for too long because they're never that expensive, right? I believe they're like.
But boards typically do sit though, because not a lot of people nowadays are just trying to get a Supreme board like straight up. Not a lot of people are.
Yeah. And most people know you're not supposed to skate them. You look like a Bama skating the Supreme board, in my opinion. It's a Smile T-shirt. I wasn't a fan of this T-shirt. I don't really know anybody who was a fan of this T-shirt. Just like a throwaway piece, I guess, that Supreme released. It's not here. It's nor here nor there, if you will. These are the thermal zip-up hoodies, right? So they have Supreme in the back, unscript on the hood, and then it's a thermal zip-up hoodie. It wasn't a bad piece. Not my favorite thing in the world. Not my favorite Supreme logo in the world, but it wasn't a bad piece. Thermal zip-up too for the weather. It makes sense. This was the Bombay tee. So I believe it says Supreme in Hindi on that T-shirt right there. And then it has a lady wearing a decorative or a sari, and then a calendar behind her, if I'm not mistaken. That could be a little bit off. But this tee was supposed to come out last season, right? And it got cut for this season, so we thought we were never going to get it. And there was a couple on the market, and they went for a couple $100, and then they decided to release it this season. So, yeah, this was definitely a dope T-shirt. This was definitely a cop for me because, yeah, like I dig this. I dig the multicultural stuff.
Always.
I dig the multicultural stuff. Right. So this was a really heavy duty fleece jacket. I get it. It's very festive. How'd you feel about that?
Oh man, dog. I was at work trying to get this I was trying to get this bitch. I was trying to get this bitch hard, bro. I was trying to get that one. I need that brown one. The brown one right there with some jeans, bro. You step out and.
Oh, you talking about the middle one?
Hell yeah.
The middle one is probably the best one out of the three. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Bro, that's some Trey Songz shit right there.
It's not something.
That's some Trey Songz shit right there.
What?
You thought it wasn't when it was.
I'm not the biggest fan of them, but if you pull that off, you pull that off. More power to you. More power to you. Moving on. All right, so this was the long sleeve, the motif long sleeve, right? It has the Supreme Classic logo on the inside, right there in the corner by the chest. Pretty cool long sleeve. Again, another throwaway. Nothing too special about it.
You wear this to Christmas dinner.
You wear that to Christmas dinner? That's a very specific time you should be wearing. That's a very specific time.
It's cold. You got to wear this to something. New Year's Eve. Yeah. How about that?
The super motif. I didn't hate it. The corduroy shirt, again, I feel like skaters love these shirts because I feel like nobody else really buys the shirts except like hardcore skaters that are the only ones who should be really wearing Supreme. Yeah. And then us fuckboys that wear it to be cool. But yeah, like a corduroy shirt. I don't know if it's corduroy. It might be corduroy, but it's a shirt. Yeah, I think it's corduroy. It's a denim shirt. No here, no there. And usually no resale value on those. But yeah, people buy it just for the sake of having that shit. Right? Neck gaiter. So this was like a neck gaiter for like if you're cold.
I do not get how people wear these.
I'm not.
I feel like my neck would just like catch fire at some point in time.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of neck gaiters.
It's too hot.
Moving on. Oh, so we got a Jets jacket right a couple weeks ago. So it was like a New York Jets themed jacket. It didn't say New York Jets on it, but it was like a New York Jets themed jacket. And I believe this is the hat that goes with it, if I'm correct. Cat in the Hat T-shirts, right? So we got Cat in the Hat hoodies, we got a Cat in the Hat skateboard deck, to get the shirt, right? We got Cat in the Hat T-shirt, right? They went pretty fast.
I know,
right? This was the last part of the Cat in the Hat collab.
You brought it up a couple episodes ago, man. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, this one right here.
They went pretty fast. This bicycle, bro.
Now you know how I feel about bikes.
So this was a Supreme Santa Cruz collaboration. Santa Cruz makes bicycles, I guess. Mm-hmm. And this bicycle retailed for, I believe, $2,768. Right? This just came out. It didn't come out online. It didn't come out online, right? It came out in the stores. And we were talking about it on the way here. Each New York store got less than 10.
Paris got like 5.
So these were super limited bikes.
I hope somebody locks his bike up in the garage at all times. Because for real, I have gone 25 years of life and had like 5 bikes stolen like a week after getting that bike. It's terrible.
I wouldn't be caught dead riding that bike, bro.
What you mean? Well,
This was like,
I got a
"Dad,
car.
I need
I
it
have
for
a
my
car,
bike
of
route.
course.
I need it to deliver newspapers.
Well,
What do you
hey.
need that bike for? What do you need
to
that
do
bike for?
5K or you know?
You do a
those-
5K in that bike, bro. The first person
You're
who does a
gonna do a
5K in that bike,
The Tour de France. That
That's
jump,
in-
that
the-
little
the-
bike.
that's an immediate flex. That's an immediate flex.
There
You
go.
do a 5K.
Bro, you always up. You always gotta be moving.
It's fire. Yo, we got this button now. I forgot to tell everybody about this button. It's a button. Whenever there's some fire or something fake, I'm gonna hit the button. Wait, let me get it in frame. There we go. It's right here. All right. Yeah, we got this button. But yeah, this bike, I'm with this bike. Not for the price, but I'm with this bike.
Oh yeah.
So you can't buy it on StockX either. I feel like that's
No.
important. You can't buy it on StockX. I saw it on
I
eBay
wouldn't
for
sell
after
it for $3,000. I would not sell this bike.
Well, they released it for 27, and I saw one on
Might
eBay
as
for
well
7,
round up.
and I saw one on eBay for 10. Right? I don't think either of those sold yet, but eventually, I bet if somebody bought a
They will.
$10,000 pinball machine, somebody's gonna buy a $2,000 bike, bro.
For $10,000 on eBay, they definitely will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, no. I definitely applaud Supreme for always stretching the envelope. And yeah, this is what we need, man. Eventually, I'll be
they're
buying
worse than the
$2,700
Jordan
bikes.
brand on everybody buying.
And isn't like a
Concords.
Schwinn $1,000 anyway?
Hmm?
Isn't like a Schwinn bike like $1,000
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah, they're great
So,
bikes. They're great
if that's $1,000, you might as well spend another $1,700 when the clout comes with the bike. All right, so that's enough for the Supreme drop for week 17. All that stuff dropped this morning, by the way. So this show's taped Thursdays 9 to 10 p.m. So all of this stuff that we just looked at dropped this morning at 11 a.m. Right? This is the Palace drop for the week, right? This drops.
It's out tomorrow, right?
This drops tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Right? So we got a Palace drop. It's an Ultimo drop, so it's supposed to be like high condition gear, stuff you could wear in the cold type shit. And this is the first piece, and that is the infamous Triferg logo. So if you put that Triferg logo on anything, it will resell. It will make you hundreds back. No problem.
Definitely.
That's the OG Triferg.
You can
That's
keep your hands warm in.
yeah,
like,
that's
on
Palace's
this
version of
time.
the box logo, basically,
Oh, yeah.
right? So, yeah, so Palace, Palace. No, go back really quick, Jacob. I forgot to say something about it. So those are zippered pockets, zippered
they're
kangaroo
zippered.
pockets. I think so, and I wanted to mention that. I dig it.
All right.
Moving on. All right. This is a Palace Triferg sweatshirt, right? They get release these all the time. They usually put it's a generic Triferg, so it's not the OG Triferg that we just saw in the one before, but this is a generic Triferg. They put something in the middle. They'll release one with a smaller version on the front.
octopus.
Yeah, the smaller version in the
wanna wear it
front,
to
and then a big one on
Aquaman.
the back, just like this. They have a decent amount of resale value. You can cop this for like 160, 170. You could sell it for 210, 220.
I'm gonna get it and wear it to Aquaman. You
It
think I'm
isn't
lying?
too much, but if you cop 6 or 7, you can make some money back for sure. I don't know what this is really. I think it's like a rugby type turtleneck type
Those
sweatshirt
mountains
type
look like
deal.
it's from Coors Light, but
It's
I don't know.
different,
It's hard.
and I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like this would resell too. You could make some money back on this for sure.
Also,
If
I
you-
feel like it's like something out of Michael
Yeah.
Jackson's closet with them buttons. Look at the neck.
like it's
right there.
nothing
I
like
don't know.
it's not your average everyday Joe type of sweatshirt or whatever. You could definitely resell this, make some money back. I definitely think so.
Big fact.
They released a beanie with it too. I think the beanie's up there. Keep going, Jacob. That's the Ultimo jacket. So again, OG Triferg logo. I think it's an Ultimo, so it's gonna be more expensive retail wise, but it will resell. You can make some money on this. It won't be immediate. You're gonna have to sit on it for a little while, but long term thinking, you can make some money on that. That was the matching beanie. I really like that beanie.
Oh yeah.
The beanie's
Beanie
different.
hard.
It's different than what they've released in the past. So I fuck with that beanie. Definitely fuck with that beanie. This is the wackest card holder I've ever seen in my life.
It's showing so weak.
If Palace wants to make a card holder, they can make whatever they want, right? It's a free country. But a card holder, like, it's pretty plain. It doesn't have a Triferg on it, which I'm fine with. But it looks really minimalistic. It looks like they really mailed
They
it
should
in.
not have done it.
They mailed it
That's
in.
what you mean to
They
do.
mailed it in. They shouldn't have done it. This
That's
is
what you mean to
this is
do.
pretty whack.
You know.
This button right now stands for being whack. Nah, that Ludens collab isn't whack, bro. It isn't. You know why? District Divers just asked why is this whack, but the Ludens collab isn't whack, and I'll tell you why. Because Supreme stretches envelopes, right? When was the last time you bought some cough drops on the internet? Supreme's trying to make you buy some cough drops on the internet. No, they're gonna be $2 cough drops, but you pay $10 for shipping, so they're gonna be $12 cough drops. But they sold. I think they sold out. Check out your phone real quick. See if they sold out. I'm a Joe Rogan to you. Just see if they sold out really quick. They definitely sold out. There's gonna be dumb Instagram videos about like people like tossing one in the air and catching one in their mouth, and then show them to the camera. I guarantee you see a.
They are not sold out right now.
They're not sold out right now. Everybody in the audience, buy your Supreme Luden's cough drops right now.
And by the way,
it's flu season,
folks. I was wrong. Shoes for Days was wrong. The deck is sold out.
The deck is sold out too. So the deck did sit though, but the deck is sold out and the cough drops are sold out. But yeah, that's why Luden's is better than this whack ass card holder, because we stretch the envelope, man. They're trying to do different colors. That's why the bike is better too. Nobody's gonna buy the. Well, I'm not gonna buy the bike. Somebody's gonna buy the bike, right?
Somebody did.
I want to be clear and let you guys know somebody will buy that bike. How stupid you might think it is, somebody's gonna spend the money and buy that bike, and some smart person is gonna put it in the garage and then resell it for $4,000 more tomorrow or maybe in a year. But they're still gonna make that money back. And when your money makes money, you're not stupid. You just got a stupid bike. Moving on from this whack ass card holder, keychain was dope. I don't really buy keychains really, but
I would, you know me. I would put this on my shit.
Yeah, like I don't really buy keychains, but if you're into keychains, then yeah, this is dope. Try for a keychain. Why the fuck not?
That John's hard. There we go. Right. You see. Right.
My
son came up here with the sneakers on deck.
Oh shit!
Sneakers on deck. That's how you know.
Oh shit! Yo, put the camera Shoes for Days.
We got black cement 3s on this show.
Zoom in. Can we zoom in?
6s. We got some Concourse, the Carmelos.
Show to the camera.
Hold up. We got right here. Look at him.
Look at
New Loves. You already know. And hold up, we got some Wolf Grays on here. That's a throwback right there. You know, I do some things for some Wolf Grays. I ain't even gonna lie. And we got the Supremes on that joint. If y'all don't know, Supreme did a collaboration with Air Jordan last year. Was it, Zane?
It was in 2015, if I'm correct.
All right. 2015.
2015. 3 pairs of Jordan 5s in apparel. I think I wore the jacket week 2 or 3. I don't know, one or the other. But yeah, dope. That was dope. I'm glad somebody brought those up. That was dope. This keychain, however, is also kind of dope. Not the dopest thing in the world, but I dug it. I don't know what the retail on it is. You really don't know Palace retails until the stuff comes out. With Supreme, you could really give it a good ballpark guess, but like with Palace, you really don't know sometimes.
Because if it's sit, it's
if I had to guess, it's gonna be like a dub, like a $20 keychain probably. Yeah. If I had to
like
guess,
18. You know, maybe with that gold, maybe 20.
And also,
solid 20.
If you're buying Palace online, you're paying $12 for shipping.
25.
That's 25. If that shit ends up $13. All right, moving on from this keychain. These are some snow pants. Snow pants were kind of cool. I guess it's practical. They're going to be expensive. I mean, they released a bunch of...
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside, and they just released that Ultimo jacket, so it's all for snow and stuff like that. So it makes sense. It's practical.
It's fit to snow. It's snow.
I don't love the pants. Zipper pockets. I'm always for zipper pockets, but I don't love the pants. Moving on. Those pants are probably going to be like 200 something.
Oh, yeah.
Probably like 180, 200 something.
But they always go to. They sell
out. Yeah, they sell out. You don't make too much back off the pants. I would be surprised if you made a lot off the pants.
You know, before you say anything about this, I feel like this is for...
If you guys prove me wrong at all, put it in the comments, DM me. I'll take my L, but you got to prove it.
Look, this beanie right here is for somebody with a small head. I can't fit this.
Yeah, I don't know if this does this keep your head warm? Is that what it's supposed to do?
I don't know.
It's like
I can't wear it.
It's a toss up. I guess it's fine. Like I'm not mad at it. Moving on. All right, so that was the end of the Palace Ultimo collaboration that's dropping tomorrow.
Shout out.
Right, shout out to Palace. Shout out to everybody at Palace.
Palace has been putting up a fight, man. They'll creep up on anybody.
Tomorrow morning, y'all. If y'all
should check them out in the
morning.
Y'all
want any of that shit.
And you said it's at 11?
I think, it drops at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Y'all should check that out. Y'all heard the man.
All right, so what time is it? It's 9:20. We've been talking for like 20 minutes. We've been having a good time. We can keep it going. So we got the Kith Monday program next. So this is everything that Kith released on Monday with their collaboration with Levi's, right? This, I believe, was the 3rd, maybe 4th time they've collaborated with Levi's. But this was a dope collaboration, right? Look, this is the first thing. This is a jean jacket. This is a really dope jean jacket. Jacob, move to the next picture. This is the zoom in of the jean jacket, right? So that's a bunch of little box logos inside that jean jacket.
It's sweet.
That thing is sweet. Go back real quick, Jacob. Yeah. So like this jean jacket's dope. Look at the sleeve and how is the Levi's tag that's usually on the back of your jeans right there.
Always gone.
That's
right
fire.
there on the top.
That's fire.
As soon as you put your belt over, you can't even see.
That jacket retailed for anybody want to guess? Anybody in the studio audience want to guess? What that jacket retail? What did it retail for? $250. That's pretty close. He said he guessed $250. It's $295. It retailed for $295. Right? With a little tax. Yeah. He was close. So that was the blue one. We also got some pants. We got the regular denim jeans. They also got the box logos imprinted on the inside.
They don't even make them in my size, so I can't even say this is drip.
Do they really not?
I think
he makes everything up to like a 2, 3X, I think. How do they not make them in your size?
They don't got them in my size. I'm trying to tell you.
So somebody guess how much these for you. Go ahead. You guess again. See if you can go through. I'll give you the first one. It's less than the jacket. That's my clue. $235. $235 was the retail price of these pants, and they both sold out very fast, if I might add. So they are reselling. I think the jacket's reselling for like $350, $360, and the pants are reselling for like I think $3 even almost, maybe a little bit less than $3 even.
I think I seen a pair go for about like $280, $290.
It also released in black. I also liked it in black, right? So next one zoomed in. So yeah, like I really like the jacket in black.
Yeah,
I like the both colors. I like both colors a lot.
My light on my phone was turned down when we had this conversation earlier, because I definitely said the black.
Because he was saying that's
whack.
not a pitch black, it's like a gray, and I was like, nah, it's a black, and that's pretty black. Yeah.
But that joint is hard. Yeah,
I do like that jacket very much.
Uh-huh.
Same price as $295 for the jacket, $235 for the jeans. The jeans are the next picture. But yeah, pretty dope collaboration. I'm happy about that. Moving on. All right. So this is the extra butter North Face collaboration.
You know it,
right? And now I feel like I gotta give some people like some like schooling on what extra butter is, because I'm a fan of extra butter, but I don't know as much about extra butter as I thought I did. So I'm gonna get y'all hip to a little bit of what extra butter is. All right, extra butter is like a sneaker boutique type lifestyle brand type of deal, right? And what extra butter, it started in 2007. Bernie Gross and Jay Faustino started. Ooh, got it. So Jay Faustino and Bernie Gross, they started the brand, right? It was extra butter. 2007 is when they started. It was Long Island, New York, and it's a sneaker boutique. It's a lifestyle brand. They got a store on the Lower East Side, and I believe they have their main offices in Long Island, right? So what the brand is basically is it's like Supreme. It's kind of like Supreme, but it's limited merchandise. They work with a lot of brands. They've worked with Asics in the past, Diodora in the past, Saucony in the past, if I'm not mistaken. They've done a lot of collaborations. This is their newest one with North Face. They've collaborated with North Face a ton. This is called the Nightcrawler collaboration. What do you think about it? What do you think? I showed it to you on the way here. What do you think about it?
I can't not try out like to go get that joint right now. I'm not gonna lie, people. Sometimes you do gotta pay resale, but I'm not gonna pay over resale. You know, you can kind of get a ballpark on resale.
This is the first.
This is
piece.
drip.
Yeah, this
drip.
is it's drip on 1,000. It's drip on 1,000. It doesn't have to be Supreme for it to be drip, right? This is another brand. It's a collaboration. It's North Face, so you know it's high quality. Go back really quick for me, Jacob. So this is the first piece, right? This is the Nupsy, right? $350 is the retail price of this Nupsy.
I don't need that. I need a hood. I have hair. I can't
There's
wear
also
hats.
a Styler jacket. I don't have the picture of the Styler jacket. But moving on, this is the Denali, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? $220 is the retail on this Denali, which is very reasonable in my opinion, right? For a North Face, that's pretty reasonable. It's not going to be on sale or nothing like that. It's a collaboration. $220, limited North Face, totally reasonable. Moving on. These are the pants. I dig the pants, right? Zipper pockets on the pants. $170 North Face material, so they're gonna be warm.
I need these on my shorty.
They're gonna be warm.
I need these on my shorty.
$170 on the pants. I feel like if anything resells on the whole collaboration, it's gonna be these pants.
Yeah.
These pants should resell for like $230,
The pants are
$240.
hard. I mean, for real, it's getting cold.
The only reason the Nupsy won't resell maybe is because the retail is already $350.
It's still gonna sell out.
I believe it will sell out, but I don't believe that people are gonna wake up trying to get that Nupsy.
We'll
Even
see.
though there's some hardcore Nupsy fans out there, and I'll give it to you.
We gonna see.
I believe you can wear it skiing, but
definitely
again,
can.
there's no hood. You definitely can't. Like, there's no hood though, so you gotta make sure you gotta. This one's pretty good. You can probably wear that skiing, but I don't feel like that one's very thick. 220 can't be that thick. So I don't know if you're gonna be kind of cold. You're gonna have to wear something over that and under that. The pants are dope. I'd wear the pants on a fucking Wednesday. I just wear them shits on a Wednesday. Them shits is sweet, and then I'd wear them again the same Friday.
All right.
Them shits is sweet.
So you washing clothes like every 2 days?
Of course.
Right.
Remind me not to.
The
live
fanny
with you.
pack is
Water
dope.
bill gonna be up. People.
The fanny pack was $50.
Yeah.
Which is
I
a
fuck with
very
it. I
reasonable
fuck with
price
it.
for a fucking fanny pack.
Oh yeah, and it's vicious though.
The Supreme.
As long as you wear it on your
It's
fanny.
still a
somebody
fanny. You
said.
know, but see, fanny packs been selling out lately because you wear it over your shoulder. That's what the kids been doing, Jay. That's what the kids been doing.
I tried, man. I tried.
He tried. You can't. You gotta do it. You gotta commit. You gotta commit.
I'm OG. I wear it like it's supposed to be worn. Like,
Hey, first off, ain't none of y'all gonna call me no goddamn kid, all right? Just because I wear my motherfucking bag the way I want to wear it, I wear it, all right? Who told you could wear your shit the way you told you could wear it?
One important thing, real quick. The Supreme North Face bags retailed for like I think 180, 190. The newest, the leather ones, and even the cheaper ones retailed for like 130, 120. But this one's only 50, which I thought was crazy.
It's probably small.
It's probably small. It might be. I feel like it's gonna be really thin, like a really like a light canvasy material, maybe. Moving on. Beanie was dope. Beanie was $30. Very minimalistic
I'd say
beanie.
they
Nothing
could've
crazy on
done
the
more,
beanie. They could have
but,
done
like-
way more with the beanie. They chose not to.
I do
And I'm
like
not
the
mad at
logo.
it. The rest of the collection is dope enough, but the beanie is like so probably. And there's also an umbrella. I don't have a picture of the umbrella. I'm sorry. I don't have a picture of the umbrella.
Slack.
But the umbrella was dope. How much was the umbrella?
like one.
I got the
No, it was like 50.
50 on the umbrella too. Umbrella's dope. I'd cop the umbrella. It'd be
For
raining.
$50, hell
It'd be
yeah.
raining. It'd be raining.
It
Right?
do.
So, it'd be raining.
Y'all know. And when it rains, it pours.
All right, moving on. All right. What time is it? 9:27. All right, we'll talk about Fear of God in a little bit. So we'll talk about that in a little while. More importantly, I want to thank everybody in the studio audience for being in the building. Give it up for yourselves really fast. Give it up for yourselves.
We need y'all. We like y'all.
It's been about
Love
half
y'all.
the episode. We just been talking about we talked about Palace, we talked about Supreme,
Some
we
Kith in
talked
there.
about Kith, right? So now we're gonna talk about and we talked about Extra Butter, right? We're gonna talk about
North
Fear of
Face.
God Nike, we're gonna talk about Dornbecker, we're gonna do that
CNN.
all after the break. But right after the break, we got 98 Los and we got CD Casio in the building. Everybody give it up for 98 Los and CD Casio.
Yo.
So they gonna perform their song Throwback as soon as we get back from the break. But this Talk Drip Live, man, this is episode 4. It's my first episode by myself. What do you think?
But I'm in the
It's not
cut.
bad? It's not bad? It's not bad? My man in the corner said I'm doing a good job. I just wanted you guys to know that. But yeah, we gonna be right back. We gonna be right back after the break. It's Talk Drip Live. It's episode 4. Everybody make some noise really fast. One more time.
You look so nice in your shirt. It's sad because it just hurts. I do
you are continuing to tune in. You are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. This is episode 4. Everybody in the building, make a little bit of noise. Just a little bit. That was it. And the reason that was it is because what Talk Drip Live is about is putting on for the culture, it's putting on for streetwear, it's putting on for sneakers, but most importantly, we put on for the DMV. We put on for DC, we put on for Maryland, we put on for Virginia. Right next to me, I have 2 hardworking DMV artists, right? We got CD Casio, we got 98 Los in the building, and they're performing their song Throwback. And I want everybody to give it up for them. Listen to what these guys got to say, because this is the future, man. This is the future of the rap game. It's people who aren't big yet. It's people who are working out mixtape. It's not people who are in $1 million cars. It's about the grinders, because they make it one day. So 98 Low, CD Casio. Everybody make some noise for them really fast.
Versetti.
Smoking that strong, get a kickback. Never did think I'd sit here, spit that. Never really did let go. Never switch sides, cause it ain't my role. I ain't gon' front no hold, I did try go back. But the past remains the past. It took me a break just to know that. Smoking on strong to a throwback. Wish we could relive the moment. Hold it, wash it, dry it, and fold it. Working through the kicks in the corners, feeling like I've been here before. Sick don't work, not draining the water. Shit don't stop, we still on the clock. Go pop from turning the loss, I got it, cause my system's hard. Ain't no big bad whip, gon' try and blow the shit. Smoking on some strong and it's equivalent to the wind that brewed and biggerless. More like the vision when the ditches drink. Soon as it gon' dry you out the picture, and we more than with the pictures, and we watering the flowers still. And we ain't trimming shit. Hybrid in my open eyelids, bring your best defense. Fighting through the wire run, higher than a pilot beat. I ain't talking tree, I just be watching from behind the scenes. Smoking that strong, get a kickback, never did think I sit here, spit that, never really did let go. No shit shots, cause it ain't my role. I ain't gon' front no hold, I did try go back. But the past remain the past. Took me a break just to know that. Smoking on strong to a throwback. Wish we could relive the moment, hold it, wash it, dry it, and fold it. Working through the kicks in the corners, feeling like I've been before. It don't work, not draining the water. It don't stop, we still on the top. My wrist go pop from turning the lock. Got it, cause my season's home.
Switch it up, ain't enough for me. I need medication, fuck the love, like where's the tree? Straight banging shit like a rookie, like I'm Zion. I can't dodge the slides, I read between the lines. I'm a shooting star in the sky that they pray for. As soon as I touched down across the line, I made them pay for it. I took it back and rocked that shit, just call my steez a throwback. This real spitting, you know that. Grudges for the week, tryna reach my peak, so I ignore it. Cock it back, got a blast, yeah, we on your ass. With the speed of a bullet, yeah, we on your ass. I need all the cash, I need all your loot. And tell a baby, bring the bottles, time to get them loose. You steady mad at the world, just go chase some money. You think it's funny, cause you had it all your life, but the time is coming. Hey, hey, hey,
Smoking that strong, get a kickback. Never did think I'd sit here, spit that. Never did let it go. Never switch sides, cause it ain't my role. I ain't gon' front. Smoking that strong, get a kickback. Smoking that strong to a throwback. Smoking that strong to a throwback. Smoking that strong to a throwback. Wish we could relive the moment, hold it, wash it, dry and fold it. Yeah, man. CD Casio in the building, it's my man.
Hey.
98 Los, follow us on
Los.
IG. CD Casio.
98 Lows,
SoundCloud,
find me
CD
at
Casio.
98 Lows _ Junior. That's all I got.
Thank y'all for having us, man. Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, 98 Low, CD Casio, one more time. All right, man, we're back. It's Talk Drip Live. We just got back from the break. Everybody, that was 98 Low, CD Casio. That was Throwback. Thank you guys one more time. That was amazing. They killed it. This is what it's about, man. It's people from the DMV. It's about people that need to be put on, because this is the most pivotal point in their careers. It's not when you make it. It's when you're trying to make it. And that's key, man. That's key. So moving on, we got a lot more drip to talk about. We got Fear God Nike next. Go ahead, pull that up for me, Jacob. So for whoever doesn't know, Fear God is a very expensive but a very prominent streetwear brand. It's been around for about, I think, 6, maybe 7 years now. Jerry Lorenzo, next picture. Jerry Lorenzo, that man right over there, he started the brand about 6, maybe 7 years ago, around there.
Something like that.
And the way he eventually ended up getting credibility to be able to charge $600-700 for pants and for them to sell out is because he got a celebrity cosign very early, right? Justin Bieber, I think, had him design his fits for a world tour he did, and Justin Bieber also had him design merchandise for said tour. Right, Kendall Jenner and Kanye West gravitated to his merchandise very early. He didn't introduce the boxy cut, but he definitely ran with the boxy cut for a lot of stuff. Skinny jeans or tighter joggers, pants type deal, and then baggier like shirts or baggier hoodies. That was Jerry Lorenzo's whole thing. And he uses premium merchandise. You get like a $400 Fear of God T-shirt. That's a really good looking T-shirt, and that thing lasts you. That's like a thick T-shirt. It's $400, so it better be. But that's what Fear of God is. And they've collaborated with Vans in the past. They've collaborated. Well, their Vans is hard. Their Vans are the most valuable Vans collaborations ever. Now, I think they were $90-100 when they retailed, and they all go for like $1,000 almost. They sure $600 to $1,000 for that Vans collaboration. They do PacSun collaborations, the Essentials collaborations, very affordable. Everything's under $200. They just released Converses through the Essentials collaboration. And this is the first time collaborating with Nike. And not only is he collaborating with Nike, they gave him his own silhouette.
Sure
right?
did.
And that's a fancy word for you getting your own shoe. You don't get another shoe. You get to make your own shoe. And that's it right there. That's the Air Fear God 1.
For $449.
No, $350. $350 or $400. $350 to $400. It's gonna be in that ballpark. That's gonna be the retail price of the shoe, and I guarantee it'll resell. It will resell for $450, maybe then $600-700. I can see this going up to like $700, maybe even $1,000. Right. Yo, quiet in the studio audience. Keep it quiet. So this is the bone colorway, right? The bone colorway, we don't have a release date yet. The black ones that we just saw before this, they come out on Saturday. They come out this Saturday.
I need the
12-15. You best have $350 to $400 in your account right now if you want the black pair.
I only need these.
We don't have a release date for the bones yet. It's
Get
coming.
me a release date.
we gonna see. We gonna wait. We gonna see when these gonna come out. But they're gonna be the same price, definitely. $350 to $400.
They better be.
Yeah. No, they
definitely. See you next Thursday.
I'm definitely not getting you your pair though.
All right.
I'm getting my pair. I'm getting District Dabba's pair. That's it.
It's cold. It's cold.
All right, moving on. And this is the shoot around. So this is the performance shoe. It comes with a strap. Not like a strap. There's a strap on the shoe.
All right.
I got a couple laps.
Right.
I'll take it. You run with it. $300 was the retail price of this shoe. I feel like it'll still resell because it is a Fear of God shoe, but it's a performance shoe, so I don't feel like it's gonna resell for a lot.
Yeah, I mean, but still, people gonna like ball in that joint just to say they balled in some Fear of God.
NBA players are. I don't see anybody else balling in it and saying they balled in a Fear of God shoe. Who else is gonna do that?
You gotta go on to YouTube and watch mixtapes, bro.
Facts.
They be balling.
They be balling in Fear of God shoes. Real shit. All right, $300 on this one. It also comes out on Saturday, 12/15. Saturday's the 15th, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's some apparel releasing too. I don't know the release date of this apparel, but I wanted to put this picture up because these pants, these are sweatpants, right? But he made these, and they have like the snap-on buttons right over there. They're NBA, Nike, Fear of God, gray sweatpants, and I want them.
I need them.
And because they're Nike and Fear of God sweatpants, you can't even guess what the retail is going to be, right? If they could retail, could be anything from like $150 to like $600.
Oh yeah,
it could be anything between.
It's gonna be up there.
It's gonna be up there.
I say $450.
I like the pants more than I like the shoes or the rest of the apparel. There's jerseys. I think there's a cotton shirt. There's like a boxy crew neck. But like those pants stole the show for me.
I need the shoe. I need the bones more than I need anything else.
No, I need those pants, and then I need the bones, and then the black ones. Though I don't need the shoot arounds. Those shoot arounds aren't it for me. But those bones and those black ones and the pants.
Yeah, hit that. You know that.
Moving on though, that's about it for the collection. $350 to $400.
Oh,
all right, now we gotta talk about
throwback.
Yeah, we gotta talk about some Dornbeckers, man. So I was talking to people about. So we got like a devoted small audience up until now, right? This is still episode 4. We don't got too many people watching the show, but we have a small devoted audience. And I was talking to some people, and they were like, "What are you gonna talk about this week?" And I said the Dornbecker release is huge, right? There's a huge Dornbecker release this week. And it's always usually around the end of the year, right? And they're like, what is Dornbecker? So a lot of people don't know, right? And that's messed up because we've been in the game for a couple of years, and Dornbeckers was the first thing I learned about, what made me love sneakers in the first place.
No.
All right. So the Dornbecker release is something Nike does. I'm about to educate some people right now because I don't even think District Dabbage knows it, but I think he's gonna fuck with this. All right?
Drop bombs on him.
So, Nike was created in Oregon, right? Everybody, not everybody, but most like Nike heads know Nike was created in Oregon. And also in Oregon is the Dornbecker Children's Hospital, which is the OHSU Dornbecker Children's Hospital, Oregon Health and Science University's Dornbecker Children's Hospital. Now, a lot of the children in this hospital have terminal illnesses. Some don't, but they all have illnesses, like we were talking about earlier, that change their lives for the rest of their life. Right? If they are so lucky enough to make it out of these terminal illness, or not these terminal illnesses, but these illnesses, they change their lives for the rest of their lives. So what Nike does is they can't change everything, right? But to do their part, they pick a certain amount of shoes every single week or every single year, and they give a bunch of the kids a blank canvas, basically, a white version of this shoe. And they say, you do whatever you want. Right? So all these kids will make their shoe. This year we had the Nike SB Low, we had the Zoom Fly, we had the women's Air Max 97 and Air Force 1, and we had the Jordan 15.
Yes, sir.
All right? So they give them these shoes, and they pick one out of each silhouette, right? They give us the child's name, their age, about the child who made it, and they release it to the public.
Yep.
Limited
they also
quantities.
let you know about the disease that they
Yeah,
have too.
and they let you know about their illness too. I'm not going to go into their illnesses because these illnesses don't define these kids. So I'm not going to go into the illnesses, but I will talk about the children and their ages because these kids are young and they made some incredible shoes, man. But before I did that, I want to talk about some of my favorite Dornbecker releases from over the years. Right? This is my first one. This is Dornbecker 6. This was when the Dornbecker Foundation started around the year 2007, 2008-ish, if I'm correct. Right? It's a Dornbecker Jordan 6. It retailed for the average price Jordan 6s were back then, I believe, $150, maybe $160. And
about 140.
140 back then? All right. Shoes for Days, check me. I'm not God. I'm not God. And then now they resell for close to $1,000. Yeah, they resell for close to $1,000. The next ones is the Jordan 4, if I'm correct. Keep it going, Jacob. There we go. So this is the Jordan 4, and this kid had a lot of free range with this shoe. You saw he took the Jumpman out, put a Superman logo right over there. He changed a lot in this shoe. This shoe was like 30 when we were like
in high school
when we were
this shoe
copping
came
J's like that. This shoe retailed for like $3,500, $4,000. Now because the Jordan market's down, $1,000, which is crazy to me. And one more, my personal favorite of all time would be the Jordan 5. Just because the Jordan 5, in my opinion, is the greatest silhouette of all time.
Came out like a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
this was a couple years ago. This was, I think, maybe 3-4 years ago.
You got to see these under black light.
And the next picture
Black light. Yeah, you got to check those out. Look.
is those shoes under a black light. And the black light comes with the shoes and everything. This was definitely a dope release. Well, whichever kid came up with that, hats off to him for sure. Because this was a dope release. Now moving on, we gotta talk about this year's drops. So this was the Jordan 15. Now this Jordan 15 was created by a young man by the name of Jonathan Deneen. He was 11 years old, and he created this shoe right here. I dig what he did. The black, the gold. I dig it. And it's a Jordan 15. It's not really a coveted Jordan model, but I could vibe with it.
I've never digged the 15.
I've never loved the 15.
This kid is by himself. No offense to him.
Moving on. All of these come out on the 14th, so Friday morning, by the way.
Now
tomorrow.
this. What?
This is a women's Air Max 97. It was created by
Going
Kirsten
hard.
Brown. She's 16.
Yeah,
right?
oh, okay.
So you can like
She up
that's
there.
that's a mature model. Like she put some
Yeah.
work into that. You can see. That's a good looking shoe though. I dig it. Moving on. This is the women's Air Force 1. Chloe Swinetech, age 10. She created this shoe. Pretty dope Air Force 1. I dig it.
Yeah, I can
see
get
it.
with the colors
Yeah,
on that one.
Yeah,
right
I could
there.
dig it. The next one of my favorites out of the whole collection is this Air Max 270.
Oh yeah.
Right?
It's a
I
brand new
really like this
model.
270.
This kid went
right?
crazy.
Aiden Barber, age 9, bro.
He
this
was with Kobe.
9-year-old kid made these.
He was.
Shout
in the
out to
gym.
Aiden Barber, bro. These also come out on Friday. I love the camo. I think this is out of the 5. Like this is up there for me.
Oh yeah.
Moving on.
Peep the SB.
This is
My
Nike SB
favorite.
love.
And there's nothing in this collaboration that's better. I'm sorry, beats your last.
You
shit.
fuck with
I
this
wanted you
show?
to say it. Yes.
You fuck with this show more
With-
than the 270?
Oh yeah, all the way more than the
All right,
270.
shout out
You
to
know I'm
Joey
SB
Bates.
Head all the way.
Joey Bates, age 12. He created this SB. I like the United States flag right there.
Oh yeah,
I
Nike
dig
should
it.
have gave
I
him a
dig it.
fat tongue.
I
You know,
dig it.
Nike started being
Dig
cheap.
it. And the last one by Peyton Fentress, age 12, was this Nike Zoom Fly. And this is up there too with me with the Zoom with the 270. I put this up there because it's a vibrant shoe.
I would definitely. Put
I dig. This is a
collection.
vibrant shoe. Dig this. Good for you, Peyton Fentress. Good for all the kids, man. These are great shoes. It is.
With some
and-
Sebago.
And like they pick one, but like it's not easy to get
Some
picked,
E.
man. Like these are dope shoes. These are dope shoes. And shout out to Nike for doing this every year. Again, all these release on Friday, December 14th, online. They're pretty limited, so sneakers is probably your best bet, if I had to guess.
Very limited.
Very
I'll tell
limited,
you,
yeah.
if you don't pay attention to your phone and hop in on that raffle when it's time to hop on, it's over for you.
All right, moving on. What are those, bro?
The Purple Lobster.
Purple Lobster.
Now,
Now,
man.
this is a big deal for a lot of people.
Ooh,
For
it's a big
Nike
deal for
SB
me.
heads who love Nike SBs, these are a big deal, right? So I'm gonna let Shoes for
RB
Days,
Fredo.
who's our residential SB expert, he's gonna let you guys handle these. You gotta flip the camera to him, Jacob, because this is the expert right here. But he's gonna do it all in like 2 minutes because
2
we only have
minutes?
13 minutes.
2 minutes, I think I could do it.
Yeah, we got 13
I
minutes
think I
left.
can do it.
So
Hey,
2
y'all-
minutes,
y'all
starting
got
now.
faith in me? All right, so first off, we're going to step back into the Red Lobsters, which came out in 2008. I want to say it was June 2008, June 31st. For about $125, they came in a wooden crate. If you was one of the first 50 people in line at Customs in New York, came with the
We
yellow
gotta keep it
laces
quiet in
and
the
a
studio
butter
audience, people. Quiet in the studio
with
audience.
plastic Tupperware with the yellow laces in it like it was butter. So you can tell the creativity was jumping out the gym. Boom, they followed up next year with the Blue Lobsters. Now, for me, the Blue Lobsters was a little bit harder than the red, but I'm not going to lie. I did wear the red and the blue at the same time. You know, red on the right, blue on the left. You know, we got to keep it respectful. But at the same time, the blue ones came out harder. They came out in a big styrofoam box. You had to cut the box open, break the seal. Your shoes were vacuum sealed, so each shoe you never worry about somebody trying them on, no pre-stitch, no mess up, no nothing. So boom. Then that same week they messed it up. They dropped out 36 pairs to friends and families of the Yellow Lobsters. Now, Yellow Lobsters sell for over $1,000. You'll never get them from under. You can get you some Red Lobsters in that 5 range. Blues maybe in that same 6 to 8. Maybe if you know somebody, get it under. But at the same time, they've just been out there. But now that these Purple Lobsters have surfaced, they teased us a while ago. They did.
They come out on the 17th, all right?
Oh, yes.
They
Yes,
come out on the
yes, yes.
17th.
Now, these ones come with a pink, like, kind of like purplish laces with it, and they still come with the lobster bands. You see, that's what these are. That's what those bands are around on the toe heels of the shoes. You know, so right there.
And that plaid on the inside is crazy.
Now, some of those people that's out there that's watching me that are SB heads, they'll know. They're like, why didn't you say the green lobsters? There are some green lobsters. If you're a sampler and you know, if you got that Nike plug like Travis Scott did, you can check them out on his page and you can see them live in action, green lobsters. Check them out. They're going to be out there. Maybe not this year. Or you can get the Kyrie Irving, I want to say it's the Kyrie 4s that he did them with, and then the Kyrie 3 with the yellow lobster. You know, he does pay homage to Nike SB. Shout out Kyrie Irving. Purple lobsters.
Shout out Kyrie Irving.
I need these. Get them for me. Christmas.
I got you.
Wait, you're Muslim.
I got
I'm
an
sorry.
SB. I got an SB plug. I got an SB plug on speed dial. But yeah, that's the Purple Lobster. They come out early next week, and again, I had to bring Shoes for Days in because it's a concepts collaboration, and it's a very iconic shoe. The lobsters are all very iconic shoes when it comes to SB heads, and even sneaker heads in general. So concepts collaboration, Purple Lobster, the fourth collaboration, fourth Lobster. Resale is always going to be high for like these special ones.
These ones off
The SB market is down, but resale for these will always be high just because they're collaborations.
Don't
and they're
listen
sought
to
after.
them
They're
because
sought after shoes.
An SB head would look you dead in your face and say, "We're coming back. We're rising again. Damn
For
it!
sure.
Don't sleep on me."
But moving on. All right, so we're gonna go through these really fast. Jordan releases of the week. There's a lot of Jordan releases.
These are the origins.
These are the Art Basel Miami joints.
Big facts.
They
Big
released the Soulfly joints. They
facts. There
released.
was a riot over those. Right?
Go back. Okay, you leave it at this picture. So the ones in DJ Khaled's right hand are the original release in Miami. December 8th, they released in Miami. The cops got called because they were rioting and shit. The ones on in his left hand are the friends and families.
Yes,
they
sir.
made 223 of those. Right, 223 friends and families, and
They're all numbered too.
yeah,
as
and
you
they're
see
all
in the
patent
far
leather.
left.
It's patent leather throughout the whole shoe. I like the original. I don't love the patent leather, but
You can wear it
223
with
of
a
them.
tuxedo though.
Sought after, yeah, definitely. Moving on. Concords came out last week, and they sat people. It's not like 2011. You can get Concords for retail. Don't pay resale for Concords.
Shout out
Don't pay resale
1995.
for Concords.
Those
Hashtag
are
don't pay
the-
resale
those
for
are the best
Concords.
ones.
Moving on. I don't even want to talk about Concords anymore. I have mine with a 23 on the back, so I can flex mine now, though.
All right.
I can flex mine now.
Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man Origins, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This movie comes out, I think, next weekend.
Oh, it's out already. Go
Oh,
check
it's
it
out?
out.
Oh, it's out. It's Thursday, yeah, so it's out. This is the Jordan 1 that Miles Morales, who plays Spider-Man in our universe after Peter Parker, he wore. So, like, those are his. And, yeah, those are the ones he wore in the movie. And they're going to be a general release, right? $160, I think, is the retail price, and they're going to release everywhere. Yeah. Moving on. Winterized 12s, again, they're going to be released everywhere.
Brick.
They should be easy to get. Continue. Keep it going. Sports Illustrated ones, they come out on the 27th. I'm looking forward to this shoe.
So I can definitely.
But
get
I don't
with
love
this.
it. I'm just looking forward to it. Moving on. Mocha 3s. Bro, this is the first time we're getting Mocha 3 since 2001. This shoe came out in 2001 and has not retroed since. It's been 17 years. This is a big deal. Everybody, if you don't have any
You better
Jordan
get 'em.
3s, you
They
get some
hard.
Mocha 3s, bro. That is heat. That is a neck breaker. That is a dope fucking shoe. Move on.
Only 3 with a different color cement print.
Clot Jordan 3s. These only released in like Shanghai. I thought they were dope, so I put them on. They're inspired by the Chinese army and the terracotta army. Or the
Yes,
terracotta
sir.
in
I
the
told
military
you.
uniform. One or the
sure
other.
do.
Pretty dope. I don't love them. Not something I'd wear. Moving on.
A throwback Nike, like they brought that
Throwback.
back. They did that with LeBron a while back. If you didn't
All right,
remember.
off whites. We get off whites. I think on the 19th. We get the
Yeah.
black. We get the black ones and the Air Forces, the black ones, and then the Volt joints.
On my episode,
December
I said-
19th. This is a reselling shoe, people. I don't know how you're gonna get your hands on a pair, but if you
Hey.
can get your hands on a pair, you can make some money on this shoe.
On my
for sure.
episode, I said I couldn't get with those
Yeah.
volts. I
Yeah.
changed my mind.
Yeah. Moving on. Definitely something to get. We get a Yebro restock tomorrow or Saturday. These were really limited when they came out. They're not
thought
going to
these-
be limited this time.
I think these might come out tomorrow. I think these.
yeah,
might come
it's either
out.
tomorrow or Saturday. One of the
I'm
other.
pretty sure it's the 14th. for these.
Adidas.com,
Tomorrow,
Easy
folks.
Supply,
Check-
all
check
that.
it out.
Moving
Give me a
on.
pair.
Static V2s. If we get these, if we do get them before the end of the year, it is going to be a very, very, very limited supply. It's like
Oh,
5,000 pairs I think they made
Uh-huh.
altogether. So if we even do get them, it'll be by the end of the year, we're going to have less than 5,000 pairs. Moving on. All right, so District Dabbers wanted to talk about this Carhartt collaboration last week, so I had to bring it up this week. We got Air Forces, move on. We got Air Force One utilities, and we got, move on, Air Max 95s. Right, that was the last pair. Keep it going. One more, Jacob. All right. So Air Max 95s was the last one. We got 3 Carhartt shoes, and like we know, those are the Air Max 95s right
I'm going
there.
with the forces.
And I'm going with those 95s, bro. I fuck with those 95s heavy. It's not a Jordan 4, Eminem Jordan 4. It's not gonna go for thousands of dollars, but I fuck with
You
those.
might
heavy.
as well get the Atmos.
And the Air Maxes are actually sitting too on sneakers. I was there. They're sitting on sneakers. Moving on. All right, we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done. All right, Post Malone got a Crocs collaboration. We got to talk about it. This was his second one, right? So it sold out in a couple minutes, and the next picture is his first one, and that sold out pretty fast too. I am not going to sit up here and talk about Crocs for more than 30 seconds, but he did this, and I'm just going to say he did this.
He got Crocs to sell out, dog. Somebody
I don't know
definitely
about
should've
that
followed
one.
him.
Crocs filed bankruptcy? I'm going to have to legit check that one. Tony,
Shit.
go ahead, check on your phone. Moving on. I think that's the last picture. Is that the last one? And last but not least, Bape is having a Christmas sale right now. So if you want a cheaper T-shirt by like $20, there's Bape's having a Christmas sale. But yeah, that's about it. That's all the info I had. It's 55. We're almost done. I did the show by myself. How'd I do? Not bad. Start clapping if I did okay.
Y'all was supposed to do it slowly. Y'all was
That's
like,
a loud clap. That means I did fantastic. That means I did fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is Talk Drip Live. This was episode 4. We're going to be back for episode 5 next week. If you are in the area every Sunday, check out the Slab Hour with Phone Homie. If you are around on Tuesdays, check out Talking Terps with the very District Dabbers, the man, the guy who presents Talk Drip Live, the man who made it all possible. Talking Terps every Tuesday, Talk Drip Live every Thursday, Slab Hour every Sunday. It's a full week. My name's Peter Plains. I want to thank you guys for showing up. I want to thank Shoes for Days for being in the building.
Always. I'm always going to be here. You might not see me.
I want to thank the live studio audience. Make some noise, live studio audience, one time. I want to thank the entire live studio audience for being here. But we're going to be back next week with a brand new show. It's going to be episode 5. We're going to talk about probably Supreme's last week, maybe one more week. But we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about Kith Monday program. We'll talk about a lot of stuff. We'll talk about some more Jordans. We'll talk about some Off-White. But until next week, man, my name's Peter Plains. We're live at WLVS Studios, Listen Vision Live. You can watch on Listen Vision Live. You can watch on YouTube at midnight. You can watch on my Instagram Live right now. My name's Peter Plains. This is Talk Drip Live. This was episode 4. We're out.
Signing out.